This is the story of a baby born in a very strange way. Head first, placenta wrapped and cut free with a kitchen knife as a mother went into labor at the stairs. She was later to become a head girl and the best graduating student in her school.
Hello everyone, my name is Sabitiu Olasumbo Olariwaju Abolanle Goodluck ni Alibalogun. Welcome to my world.
This is the story of a brilliant lawyer, an incorruptible judge, a devoted wife, a committed mother, a revered grandmother, and a friend indeed. Born on the 5th of January 1958 in Lagos, Nigeria, her story is one that is best told by the one who wears the shoe.
I was in a hurry to come to this world. My mom told me that she just found herself in labor, and before she knew it, to even pack her things and go to the hospital, along the staircase, coming down of our house, I just popped out of her. She told me that all she could remember about my birth was that an old woman in the next house just came with her kitchen knife and severed me of her through the placenta, and then she raised me to my mom's face.
She started her primary education at the prestigious Corona School in Lagos.
I left Corona School in 1969, December, to attend St. Anne's School in Ibadan in 1970. I was there from 1970 to 1974. It was a wonderful experience, a very lovely school.
She also attended the best university in Nigeria, devoid of strikes, and at a time when education was at its peak and students truly valued.
I went to the best university in Nigeria, that is University of Lagos. I was there in 1976 and I graduated in 1979. I read law. It was also a very wonderful time. I think we were one of the last set that had the best in the sense that it was a 3-year program and we finished off at exactly 3 years.
After her call to bar in 1980, she did her mandatory National Youth Service as a pupil state counsel at the Ministry of Justice, Ogun State, and grew from there to meet and work with very many prominent lawyers.
Well, I must say that during my law school days too, I went on attachment. I was in the law firm of Chief FRA Rotimi Williams. So it was like the second time around, seeing myself in court as more or less a green wig by the time I was in the Ministry of Justice. Thereafter, I worked very briefly with my uncle-in-law, late Alao Akabashorun. He was also heavily into advocacy, so we were always going to court from time to time. It was quite a busy chambers, but then sometimes in shortly, I think 1983, I had to travel to the Soviet Union because I had to go on, I had to accompany my husband for his postgraduate program. And there I was a full-time housewife while he was a full-time student. I had all my 3 children there, Omololu, Jadisola, and Joke. I was with him until 1986 when he finished his postgraduate program, and then we came back to Nigeria. Shortly after that, I started to work. I was engaged as a legal practitioner in the law firm of Buck & Co. at 61 Broad Street. There was quite a handful of lawyers. I think in those days, Buck & Co. was one of the busiest law firms with quite a handful of lawyers. In these days, I wonder if one would say that we were quite large. But we were the largest. We were up to 21 lawyers in Bokakum. And the law firm was also heavily into litigation. I guess I gained a lot of experience there, which up till today has been of immense benefit to me. In 1989, myself, Kunle Keru Esquire, and Bode Elemide were incidentally called to the bar on the same day. We decided to set up our law practice, which was known as Keru Elemide and Goodluck. It was also a very, very interesting, very inspirational practice. Mr. Keru was a workaholic, and I was forced to also join with him. After all, it was a partnership. It was a pleasant experience. Thereafter, I was now called to the bench. I was sworn in as a judge of the High Court of the FCT on the 17th of December 2003.
Her story of law was also laced with a travel to the Soviet Union, intertwined with a beautiful marriage to the love of her life and the beginning of a family of her own.
Myself and my husband got wed in July 1981. My husband is Babatunde Goodluck. He's a medical doctor and he's a specialist as a pediatrician. He is, our union has been blessed with 3 children. Omololu Oladapo Goodluck was born in 1982. Jadesola Goodluck, my daughter, was born in 1983. And Ajoke Goodluck is my 3rd child and 2nd daughter, born in 1985. I must say that I'm blessed. I'm also blessed with a grandchild. Married life, well, it's full of its ups and downs. It's not always a bed of roses. But then I thank God. We are still waxing strong in our marriage. And I thank God for the journey so far.
In 1989, she returned to the country and returned to legal practice. In 2003, she was elevated to the bench, and that changed her view of the legal profession.
Like I said, my practice had to be on float whilst I was abroad with my husband with his postgraduate studies. And well, since then I've been able to revert to law practice without any further break. So far so good. I thank God for my legal practice. I never thought I would get to the higher bench, not to talk of going up to the appellate court. When I got to the High Court, I thought that from there I would see my exit as a judge. Little did I know that I would become a judge of the Court of Appeal. And for this, I am truly, truly grateful to God. I intend to continue to work hard, and by God's grace, He will see me through. Perhaps someday when I retire, I don't think I'll leave legal practice. I think I'll do something. But for now, I think my basic preoccupation is my responsibilities and duties at the Court of Appeal. I think that is quite a handful for anyone now.
In her story about life's journey, she draws strength from her Maker. She is an advocate of fairness and justice.
Well, my inspiration, I must say that the Almighty Allah has been good to me. I honestly never thought I'll get to where I am today. And for this, I am truly grateful.
Her story is about what we need to do to become what we were created to achieve. She says,
I believe that our lives is in God's hands. We do not know when we came, and we do not know when He's going to beckon to say that it is time to make our exits. So, I believe that we should make the best use of our lives now that we are on our sojourn on earth. We should work hard, work very hard. We should, in all that we do, we should be sincere. We should let our conscience be clear in all that we do. And we should always give a helping hand to one that is in need. Because we can never tell when it is time. And the best that can happen to us is to make sure that we have made the best. We have paid our dues. We have done that which is expected of us from the Almighty Allah, so that when the time comes, we can say to ourselves that we have lived a fulfilling and truthful life.
This is the story of a girl with a very strange beginning, but that little girl has grown from a tiny seedling into a mighty tree. Her words and judgments, like branches spread out, her family and friends are evidences of a fulfilled life of friendship, laughter, and commitment. This is a story of justice. It is the beginning of another and thrilling encounter. It is just beginning to unfold.